On YouTube is 3Z Inferno. Sorry, this is going to be back Holly, but I'm going to do it real fast. This is what I brought to YCS Mexico City. I made day 2, but I lost in round 9 to spellbooks. Anyways, so here's a deck list. 3 Wonder Rabbit, 1 Thunder King, 2 Thunderbird, 1 Banisher, 3 Guaiba, and 2 Bears. I switched out the Magnums from New Jersey for Guaibas because Guaibas are really powerful. If you have Black Garden out already, normal summon Guaiba has 50 more attack, so it's 850 to 800. You run over the token. It doesn't have to destroy it by. It doesn't have to send it to the graveyard. Just destroy it by battle. You'll special another Guaiba. That'll put a token on their side of the field. Then you make a Logia or a Dolka. They have 2 tokens on the side of the field. And then if you have Bear in your graveyard, you can send Black Garden and the 2 tokens that you just special summoned with the Guaiba and the Dolka or Logia, and you get Bear or Banisher. It's another reason Banisher's in there. It's good synergy with Black Garden, but it's also really good against a lot of decks. So that one Banisher had one game 1 just because I summoned him first turn. That Banisher Black Garden, and he couldn't get over the Banisher. Like, everything was too small. Then you get to 3 Black Garden, 1 Terraforming, of course. Terraforming gets you Black Garden way faster. There's a lot of deck fitting with the tankies and the duality and the terraforming, so that's good. I only ran 2 Thunderbirds because they're not chainable to each other, so you can only use 1 Thunderbird per turn. So that's why I didn't run maximum 3 Thunderbirds. Had to find a little more room so I could put in the Thunder King and the Banisher. 1 Dark Hole is fine. 1 Lance. I slimmed it down from like 2 or 3 Lances to 1, just because a lot of the decks, like, I mean, if you play Bujins, Lance ain't gonna do much, among other things. But it's good to protect your 1 Thunder King, or if you need to slam through something with Guaiba or something like that, or to get your Bear through. So just 1 Lance, 2 Dualities, 1 Book of Moon, 3 Tankies. Didn't want to run 3 Dualities because of, I have Black Garden's effect. I still want a special from the graveyard. I have Guaibas and things like that, and Rabbits come back. I may need to, Ghost Trick Aldrich or something. 2 MSTs, not 3. I decided the 3rd one. Magic Drain in the main deck's really powerful. People are trying to. There's not that many spells anymore. And the power spells that are here, they want to MST your Black Garden. If you can save it, you might win the game. 3 Compulsory Escape Device, just a broken card in general. 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Compulse, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrent, 1 Bottomless, 2 Phoenix Chain, 1 Breakthrough Screw, and 2 main deck Mind Crush. Every deck searches right now. It's a mistake if you don't main deck Mind Crush. I think it's really good. At YCS Vegas, you should be main decking Mind Crushes. Every deck searches water, fire, Bujins. You hit that Yamato, and they are gonna lose, most likely, right? So Mind Crush that Yamato, even for 1 turn. Even if they're the tanky for next turn, doesn't matter. You might draw an MST next turn or whatever. You stall that 1 turn, and you could win the game. Doesn't matter if you go second. People think like, oh, you go second, you're gonna lose with Mind Crush. Not true. People still search a lot in the next game, especially Fire Fist too. Like, what are they gonna do? Search everything and they use all of it right 1 turn. They ain't gonna go off on you. Water, even if they search, they aren't always gonna use it all at once. So that's that. Like, if they Dragoon's turn 1 with Undyne, and then they might not they probably won't special with Megalo if they go first, So you can hold on to everything like that, and you can stop Megalo, etc., etc. Alright, so that's the main deck, 40 cards. This is the updated deck list. I think it's really powerful. I went 9 rounds with it, and I lost on day 2. Sign extra. I forgot some of the cards here, but it's okay. You can work on it. 2 Banishers, 1 False Dino, 1 DD Crow, 1 Dimensional Fizzer, 1 Twister, 1 Space, 1 Macro, 2 Light Imprisonment Mirror, 1 Trapstone, and 1 Mistake. I don't really remember the other side cards. I had them, but I gave all the cards back. So, I mean, I borrowed some of the cards, so I don't remember everything. And then the extra deck, Ghost Trick Aldrich, Leviair, Acid Golem, Zen Mains. Acid Golem, I mean, it's just Skill Drain's a really hard matchup for you, so I ran Acid Golem and Crazy Box. 1 Cardinal, because you can get the 2 Bears out, and I didn't have room for the Tiger King and the... Oh, I remember. There was a Black Ship in this extra deck, too. So Black Ship's really good because it gets rid of Bujin Yamato, so that's good. Cardinal is better than Tiger King, so I ran Cardinal. Abyss Dweller, Cowboy, 1 Logia, 1 Dolka, 1 Diamond Dire, 1 Honor Arc, 1 Excitation, and 1 Crazy Box. So there's a Black Ship missing here, and I don't remember what. Oh, in the side deck, I also remember a Mind Control, which is good against... a Crossout in the side deck. That was gold. That Crossout, I lost to Gravekeepers in round 6, but by fluke. But I crossed out his Spy, and he was devastated. Game 3, I crossed out his Spy, and I don't know how he still won, but it's because of that Gravekeeper's Tomb card. It's like a Solemn Judgment, which is really broken. He just normal summon Commandant, and then I couldn't get rid of it, and he just tombed me twice. So, yeah, it's not fun. Anyway, so that was that. So, matchups real quick. Round 1, Noble Knights. We played in the time because I had to read everything. I don't know how that deck works, but he was a really good player. He like he almost got around everything. I beat him by 200 life points in time. Yeah, crazy. Game 2, I played a synchro deck. That 3000 synchro that can't be destroyed. He brought it out like twice on me, but I got rid of it only because I have compulsory escape devices as well as that compulse. I remember one time I compulsory escape device in game 1, and he actually changed emergency teleport. And I was like, oh shoot, like he knows how to get around it. So he actually sent back a Cremon, and then I had to top deck the compulsory to save myself. I was like, oh dang, I drew the compulsory evacuation. Game 3, I lost to Skill Drain Heretic Dragons. I mean, that's a bad matchup. I got to game 3 anyway. Round 4, I played Water. I trap stunned his freaking Abyss Sphere to try to go for game. I was at 2200. He would try to Abyss Sphere for Megalo, and then I trap stunned it, and he couldn't activate any of his spells, so then he lost. He just know some banisher and proceeded to punch him out from 8,000. Then round 5, I think. I'm not sure about the exact rounds, but then I played Fire Fist. No, that was round 7. I lied. Oh, I played Bujin round 5. Beat that. Round 6, I lost to Gravekeepers just because game 3 he had the tomb thing. That cross out won me a game. So should have won me that game. Round 7, I played against Fire Fist. He got a game 1 loss because he didn't side out. Okay, I was like, okay, sure. Round 8, I played Girgia. That cross out came in again, and very useful. Crossed out his. When I went first, I had compulsory escape devices, and then when I went second, I had a cross out for his Girgia armor, and he was like, oh my gosh, who runs cross out? I do. I like it a lot. And then round 9, I lost to Spellbooks because he has a lot of towers. I was like, dude, he just kept putting tower on my guard, and I was like, how do you have so many towers? Yeah, anyway, so lost game 3 to that. That's it. So that's my YCS Mexico City coverage. There's, my deck list. There's coverage as well below. And yes, I'm not unretired. That was just a vacation. I haven't seen some of those guys from Mexico in a long time. And a lot of people went from like Costa Rica, Ecuador, Colombia, all parts of Mexico. So I haven't seen them in like 2 years. So that's why I really wanted to go. It was more of a vacation for me, and playing was just for kicks. So I'm still glad I got it. I'm playing a tier 2 deck. I made it to day 2. So, alright, thanks guys. 3Z Inferno, signing out.